Okay, rumour has it the Family Values Tour is going to be an annual event.
Yes.
But there's been rumours that Korn aren't going to be on it every year.
No.
A lot of fans are wondering, is that a result of your heavy touring schedule, maybe family situations that you don't getting to see your families enough?
No, I just thought we wanted to create a touring package, kind of like Lollapalooza was, and we did it this year, but it'd be kind of cheesy for us to do it every year. It would defeat the whole purpose. It'd be, okay, we know it's our festival, but we don't have to play it. We want to expand and do other things. And we like to go out and do our own shows and be able to do big stuff instead of, like what we did last time. So it's nothing against the families or the heavy touring schedule or anything like that. Just we want to, do it every year, bring up and coming heavy bands and improve ones. I think next year we'll probably have this because maybe stuff like that.
A lot of the older fans have expressed disappointment in the change of your style, while others have welcomed it, specifically from the listeners. There's always been a presence of rap in Korn, like Lottie Dottie, Jingle Tongue, and going through Wicked, and now Children of Korn. Do you see that developing more because maybe a lot of bands coming out now sounding like Korn?
We never do anything on purpose. It's just a natural process of us just getting older and maturing as a band. Korn served its purpose. Korn. That was an awesome heavy album. We broke through and did stuff with it, but you don't want to keep on putting out all the same stuff because it starts to get boring. And there's a lot of old school Korn fans that are just straight metal fans that probably don't like our new stuff that much, but that's just us growing. And there's still elements of that heavy. We've never lost that. We just expanded more and experimented more, actually.
How would you respond to maybe the older fans saying we don't want to listen to Korn anymore because of the change in style?
Then that's just being shallow-minded and I'm sorry to be like that. I don't want to upset our old fans because we love our fans. We do anything for them, but that's just what we're doing and we're making ourselves happy. We write our music for fans, but it's also for us, and we like doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just, we don't like to do the same thing. It's boring for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I always say to people, well, listen to the older stuff if that's what you want to listen to. Otherwise, maybe find another band that maybe no one else listens to because people are very protective of.
Yeah, well, because Korn that's how it started out. Was everybody's fucking band they found, and they turned it on to their friends. And okay, after you doing that for so long, of course we're gonna get more people will catch on and pick up and get bigger. And that's how we gain our success. It's just keeping the success and keeping real to our fans. That's our biggest concern. That people know that we're still the same guys. We can't help it that we got so big. We're still everybody's band.
Well, I think that's generally the feeling is that a lot of the older listeners will say, well, Korn's our band. Nobody.
Yeah. I totally. I remember being a kid and being like that about other bands.
Oh, sure.
That's why I listen to them. They want and all that. I totally understand.
The Korn campaign showed a lot of fans that you do care about them and you want to make them happy.
Yeah.
What's been your reaction to the response of some fans where a lot of fans we've seen crying at the Korn campaign when they've seen you guys?
That's overwhelming, man.
Did you think you would have this influence on you?
No, we just show up and we're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's just strange. We just tell them to calm down, breathe. We're normal people like you, we're flesh and blood.
Yeah.
And we're this group. It's like they put us up on this huge pedestal, which is great and everything, but we're still just 5 guys that like to, play music. So, it freaked us out. We're like, God damn. Whoa. Trip.
A girl in Texas, you probably remember, had your guys' autographs tattooed into her back. I spoke to her recently and she wanted to know, first of all, what do you think of fans doing extreme things like that, and how did you feel about her having the tattoos on her?
I think it's awesome. It's like the biggest compliment, flattery you can ever achieve. Someone marking themselves with a symbol of you for the rest of their life. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. That just it trips me out. How would you feel? So you look down and you saw your name on some tattoo on something. You'd be all
overwhelming.
Fuck. I swear that tripped us out. It does trip us out. We've seen a lot of fans get Korn tattoos and fans for life. And they get our autographs and stuff. I'm like, that's a trip.
Big compliment.
It's a way big compliment.
Do you ever, does it freak you out at all when you see people dressing like you, doing their hair like you?
Yeah, it does. It's like, damn. It's because I'm looking at it, because I remember when we looked up to a band and I did the same shit. So it's growing up doing that same thing, and then now we're the band. It fucks with your head. You're like, whoa. Wait, step back, looking at it, going, damn. I guess I'm like getting big now. We're like, whoa, we're one of those rock bands, and it's really cool, man. It is, but it's trippy. The whole thing's trippy.
Does it inspire you to do more?
Yeah. I just want to keep everybody happy and not like to the point where we change our music and always worry about them. When we want to do everything for ourselves, it does inspire us. It's like, let's keep this going. This is really cool. Don't let this die out.
A lot of fans, there's been rumours circulating that Korn's breaking up, which obviously isn't true, but that yourself are doing a solid with Orgy and maybe the other band members are doing side projects. Can you confirm?
I'm doing a solo project. Billy's doing a solo project. And Korn's not breaking up. I'm doing it because I need to do it. It's like therapy for me. I think I'm going to call the album something like that because I've been recently going crazy. I've had to go sober, and it's something I do to occupy my time to create. So I've been doing these songs on the road, and I'm going to put it out. It's not like I'm not straying from Korn or anything. It's something totally different than Korn. It's something for me, myself. It's not for nobody. I'm going to put it out. Some people want to buy it, then fine. But it's not in any way affecting Korn, and Korn's not. So it's kind of like, you know what the Wu-Tang Clan did. When the Wu-Tang Clan came out and they all broke off into their solo projects, Wu-Tang was always there. It's just us being able to and you know, it's healthy for the band because, you know, when you get a band and you want to do something and it shit clashes everybody, you get a chance to do something on your own, and it helps the band, helps relationship. No trip.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of fans have been like scared.
No way, Korn's not breaking up, dude. It's just us, you know, getting some shit out. We want to do our own thing. Philly's doing a hip hop album, and I'm doing some stuff with Amir. He's from Big Day Out. I'm gonna get some other players on it too, and do an album. But it's really cool. It's nothing like Korn at all.
Different style.
Totally different style. It's trippy. It's more. It's like, I don't know. You gotta hear it.
Well done. Going back to what you just said, there's a question from a girl. She says, from recent articles, you say you realise the past is in the past, and you're going to use those experiences to better yourself and raise your child, Nathan, with great love. Do you feel that now you're somehow sort of an idol daddy for those experiences and things you maybe are helping the other kids by sharing?
Yeah, I totally do.
Experience?
All my experiences, when I share them and put them out on records and kids listen to them and feel something from it, I'm doing something good for them.
Do you feel like you can, that the place that you're at now with Korn, that you can have the ability that when you're feeling something that you can just come out and say it, you know, maybe through a song or an interview, or you know, that you can really got that broad scope now that you can reach a lot of people with your ideas?
Yeah, I know I can. But I don't use that power the wrong way, you know what I mean? I never use that power. I just sing and do what I do and don't think anything about it. I don't think into it at all. So I start doing that, I'm going to get ridiculous. I start overanalyzing myself and making shit up. You know what I mean? I just, whatever I'm feeling that point in time, and I'm talking about it or singing about it, that's what it is. And if it helps somebody, that's fucking what it's all about.
Just a couple more here. Again, a lot of the fans want to know what's happened to Eddie Des. The Eddie Des gear was one of the strongest feels about Korn at the beginning. And people want to know what's been changed.
Why did it change? Because it got old. It seemed like we fucking came out and we did the Adidas thing. We had all the Adidas gear and everything. And we wanted to come out on the third record and change. It seemed like everybody and their mama was fucking wearing Adidas. Every band, you know. Yeah. It got stupid. It's like we had no... something that represented us, everybody was fucking doing. So it's like, okay, it's time to change. And then we picked up the Puma.
Again, going back to the idea that, you know, a lot of bands now are coming out saying like, yeah, everyone's copying almost.
Yeah, so we always got to keep reinventing ourselves, keep doing that, because all these bands come out, they're exactly like us. It loses the magic of what we're all about, and then the shit just disappears. So we had to change, and it pisses some people off, but you got to do that. got to keep reinventing yourself every time.
What's with the increase in publicity recently? What's your reaction to MTV? The fact that they for so long didn't give you any airtime, and now they give you so much exposure.
I think it's awesome. I think someone has to go up there and do it. I mean, it sucks they didn't do that, but the reason we're on there now is because of the fans. They didn't want to put us on there, and the fans kept writing, saying, put stuff on about Korn, do Korn, do Korn. So it's the fans' fault. We're all over MTV and all that stuff. I mean, we didn't go after it. They just started calling us because they were getting such a, people emailing them, people just, come on, Korn's this and that. So they finally gave us some love. I mean, that's doing good because we're bringing some heavy music or something that's obviously different than what's going on right now into the mainstream now, which is fine with us. That's our whole goal of the band, is just to play our music and let it be heard by as many people as possible.
There's been a lot of talk about Deftones. On the Who Then Now video, you stated that you need to do like brother bands together. It seems now that Limp Bizkit's replaced Deftones, and people just want to know what's happening between you and Deftones.
Because everything's squashed between us and Deftones. There was some shit going on. They didn't want to be involved with this anymore because they always kept getting called Korn Band and Korn Club and all that stuff, and it broke us apart. We're still friends and everything, but when we tried to do tours with them and they just turned them down, it was weird for a while. Because they got sick of being called the Korn Band, so they just wanted to do their own thing.
Okay, so it was more on their side.
Yeah. There's no bad blood between us. I mean, I talked to Chino and we squashed everything to screw this shit because there was some shit going on and I didn't understand why. So it's all done around.
Just one last question about the internet. Korn's, I remember from the beginning, the Korn website, Korn.com, 2 years ago, it was basically one of the first really good sites used by a band. I know you had a lot of involvement with the development of it. What do you think about the hundreds of Korn sites that
I think it's
now?
So awesome.
And
so fresh.
Are you ever tempted to contact people and say, really good job? And
I do sometimes. I just go and cruise through the web ring, the Korn web ring, and all that stuff. I mean, it's really cool. The kids have a chance now. Because if I would have had that, I would have done one too.
Yeah.
If I was a kid. My favorite band, you can just collect shit and put it up on the website for people to see. It's awesome. So, I mean, it's really overwhelming. I go, God, look at these people, all our picture I go through on the web, pull up Korn, it's just like all these different sites. So, more power to them. It's awesome. I think it's really, really cool.
And I know from a past article about the internet that you often look at the lyrics people write. What do you think about people's different interpretations of your lyrics? And does it ever frustrate you that they get it wrong?
No, it doesn't. Because that's what I always thought was the beauty of music is everybody gets a certain interpretation of the song and it touches up a certain way. And I don't want to give them what they tell me it's not about that, or so I never put my lyrics out or anything. Because songs are magical, and if you think a song's about something or in a certain way, then and you get used to that, and it's something special to you. Who am I to tell you, okay, well, it's not like this or like that, you know what I mean? So I think it's funny. I like when we read Balto lyrics, all that stuff. And we even published a book. I mean, I wouldn't give my lyrics, and they tried to get shit, and it's all wrong in the book. And I giggle. It's funny.
Probably the most frequently asked question is, are there lyrics to it?
No. It's my own kind of heavy sketch thing, I guess.
Right. See, the only thing that people say is that every time we hear it live, it sounds exactly the same as on the record.
Yeah, I got it memorized. Yeah.
Right. Same thing with Ball Tones.
Ball Tones.
Okay, because there have been people who have picked out lyrics, and things do make sense when you really listen to it.
When you listen to it, that's fucking hell. Stop clapping it.
Which is what I'm referring to with people into particular lyrics and they can write about it.
Yeah. Totally. I know I can hear words and shit in there, but I wasn't intending them to be there.
Well, that's about it.
All right, man.